O reergat! Kajlarać. I pledge allegiance
to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Haraç.
Navadakseli amane, Esaru amobreji zarane, Vadan hayanile anserakun, Yetam, Odolet, Toshagerakun, Vaskana liman dominate, Gamma panan, Haracham sasan, Haracham tetet, Tebi hakanan, Vadi sevarune homorokets, Garakina inyankanoroket, Yere shatabazai sorit kabat, Aya, Veolen, Kampanen kabat, Vaskana liman dominate, Gamma panan, Haracham sasan, Haracham tetet, Tebi hakanan.
Hanky Scott.
Hey guys, so this is a very special segment of Camp Zoom-astan because me and Gary Adi and Gregory, who is behind the camera, is going to be able to show you guys some secret parts of camps that you guys as campers have never seen or maybe haven't even heard of. So follow me. Okay, so we are entering the kitchen. So you guys have definitely been in this part, but you guys have never seen the pantry or the walk-in freezer. So I'll show you. Okay, in here is the walk-in pantry where a ton of the food that doesn't have to be refrigerated stays. So of course SITs know this, counselors know this, but now you guys get to see it firsthand. And now I'm gonna show you guys the freezer. The freezer is actually kind of cool because there's two little sections here. Oh gosh, we don't have light, so I don't know if you guys can see, but in here we have a little walk-in. You can fit so many people in here. And then we have the secret little part of the freezer.
That's where they keep the cookie though.
Yeah, that's where they keep all the goodies like cookie dough, ice cream, all the goodies. So, okay, now I'm going to take you guys to the staff lounge, which is really cool, so follow me. Okay, so this is the staff lounge / the laundry room. Okay, so welcome to the staff lounge. Very spacious, have some couches. We have our own fridge where we keep all of our food, so don't steal it. We'll find you and we know. And plus, this place is locked like a fortress. I don't know. And then this guy was gotten by the staff during staff week of 2019. So last year. He's very, he's a big symbol. And then, this, because even though it's filled a little bit with stuff, Light. Okay, this is the laundry room. So your parents sometimes come in here and do like your laundry, or we do our laundry in here. Very spacious, and yeah, it's kind of storing all some of the trash cans right now, but usually that's not there. Okay. That was
Staff 2019.
Woo! Okay, now I'm gonna show you guys the new and renovated bunk 5. Okay, now this bunk is the 5th bunk that we have here, and it's brand new. Like, it was just built during the off season this year. So, oh, it's locked. Okay,
Try that back
I'll show
door.
you guys through the window.
You think that door's unlocked?
This cabin actually has its own
Try that
bathroom,
door.
which is different from every other cabin. Oh.
Oh.
So this one has a bathroom, which is really luxurious for Camp High stuff.
Such a bad.
Sorry guys, the door's locked, but you guys get the gist. It's very nice. And now I'm gonna show you guys one of the half cabins where the counselors sleep, okay? Oh, and also guys, this one, you guys don't get to sleep there, so ha! All right, guys, so I'm gonna show you guys the 2.5, which is a half cabin where some of the counselors stay, or like the boys' counselors to be more specific. So, follow me. All right. So this is 2.5. So this is where one of the half cabins that the boys' counselors, the ungated, stay in. And so we see it's very spacious, only 4 stay in here, but they have 2 desks, they have 2 big fans that usually go in here and in there. Sorry. Anyways, and then they have, they're on everything. So this is pretty spacious for just 4 people. So yeah. And plus, do you guys notice the mattresses are a lot thicker because we're here all summer. We're only here for 2 weeks. Back pain, you know? All right, now we're gonna go to the health center. And you guys have been in the health center, but we're gonna show you guys the upstairs where the nurses stay. So, let's go. Also, guys, this is a treat because some of the counselors can't even go upstairs and see this. Only some SITs when they clean. So you guys are really lucky because some counselors haven't even seen this. Okay, so as you guys can see, it's very empty right now. Turn on some lights. They don't even work, no electricity. Okay, so let me show you the upstairs. Okay. So the nurse has her own little kitchen in here too, which is pretty sweet. Little living area, and then this. Okay, that's locked. But I think this is a bathroom. And then this is another room that they have. They have their own drawers and everything. Very fancy. They have their own hangers. Fancy, trust me. Okay. Now, oh, that was also a second bedroom too. I messed up. This is the bathroom. So this is what the SATs clean, and this is where they
do the business.
Yeah, and you see the nice Boston skyline. It's beautiful. Nice shower. So pretty. And then, hello. Okay, now I'm going to show you guys the office. And I'm going to show you everywhere in the office, okay? It's going to be very cool. You get to see inside of Camp's store, the stacked phones, the basement. It's a treat. Okay, now walk you guys to the office. You guys all see the office. Maybe you've been in it to like get a package or something. Or if you've been child, you've gone in there to get yelled at. Who knows? But I'm going to show you guys some secret parts that maybe you've only seen from the outside or you haven't seen at all. So right now, guys, we're filming this while we're helping film Zoom-astan. So here's some of the staff right now. Guys, you want to wave a little bit? Hi! 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 So now I'm going to show you guys the inside of Cam's store and then the basement. Okay, so here's the inside of the office. These are where the Diggins hide out, do their work. This is the conference room. Say
Hello.
Hi, guys. And here is one of their offices. Very nice, very spacious. It's all new too, new work. But they have their own bathroom.
There's a nice Wookiee mask.
Oh yes. This guy is very iconic for the staff. You guys didn't, some of you didn't already know. We like to play a lot of jokes over the summer.
We put our phones over here.
Oh yes, the phones go here. So different slots. You have SITs, Armenian school, JSITs for boys, JSIT for girls. Then each cabin has their own little slot. So it's very cool, very cool. And they have their own little TV in here. And then here, they have their own bathroom, which is very nice.
Wow, very fancy bathroom.
All right, guys, so this is mostly locked most of the time for even us counselors. So this is a very big deal to get in here. Diganani, I don't even have the key. Do you have the key?
I do have the key.
Oh.
Of course. I have the key.
So we don't even have the key. You can't get in.
Oh, that's so...
Wait, the ladybus.
Ah! Woo!
Got it.
Oh, here you go.
All right, now welcome to one of the best parts of camp, the inside of Cam's store. This is where all the good stuff is.
Not snack shop.
It's not snack shop. This is Cam's store, not snack shop, not any of that stuff. None of that, none of that. That goes out the door, past Summer Street, out of Franklin. Anyways, you have all the goodies inside of these refrigerators, okay? And then you have all the candy. Oh, it's so good. And then, of course, the classic slushy machine. I know I lived off this. I can't. Lived off of this. My favorite. Just my favorite. Okay, and then here, we have where you can buy all the camp apparel you want. So, highly recommend. You can also buy it online.
Campasson.com.
Campasson.com/shop. Oh, did you show them the parking for Armenians only sign? We're very fancy out here, okay? We have our own parking, okay? And now, of course, we're gonna put on some Purell because Corona. You don't want to get it. That wouldn't be good. Now, I'm gonna show you which none of the counters really come down here. Only really SITs or the Diggins. So this is a very big treat. All right. So down here is the basement to the office, and it's pretty big. Pretty big. We also like to hide some extra Camp store in these refrigerators. So you can sleeve some blue raspberry like slushy mix. I might take that for myself. Okay, and then here are the megaphones.
Turn it on, turn it on.
Hello! Does that not work? Is it not on? Oh, I didn't press the button. Let's see if these work.
There's definitely no batteries in them.
Hello?
Oh.
Hello? Hello? We tried. We tried. Hello? No. All right, well, we tried. Anyways, okay. So down here we have filing, like some little iver-ziver things and a little bit of storage, but this place is huge, okay? You have some old fishing rods. I don't know, you guys don't even use these. We have some yoga mats. I don't know why we use these, but yeah. And then we have this. Never seen this ever, but we should have used it last summer. That's all I have to say, right, Uncle Gregory?
Yup.
Never even seen that before. All right, now we're gonna go to the DQ. And you guys have never even been in the DQ. So this is a really big treat. I'm gonna give you the whole rundown of the DQ, upstairs, downstairs, and the back of the DQ, where the SITs and the JSITs sleep and live for the whole summer.
Wow. Now that's inside scoop.
Oh, we're getting the whole inside scoop.
You're doing a great job.
Oh, thank you.
I'm glad I cleaned my room.
We're going to the DQ where you're gonna get the whole rundown. Upstairs, downstairs, and the back. It's gonna be very cool. Most people have not been in there. So now here is where, oh my God. Okay, here is where the diggings live all summer long. So here's the little, like, I don't know what you would call this, like a little entryway.
A little waiting room.
Waiting room, entryway, whatever you want to call it. So in here is where a digging could sleep or a guest could sleep too. So there's actually a lot of rooms in here. So here's room number 1. And then, okay. Here's another room. Room number 2. And then you can get their own little closet. I wish we had this, Gregory. I mean, luxury. Just luxury. All right. And now, here is bathroom number 1 in this beautiful DQ first floor. You have the shower. Clearly it's been used. And then, yeah, this is the first one of the DQ. They don't just have one. Sharing is caring, Diggies. Sharing is caring. Okay, here is room number 3. So again, a guest or one of the Diggins, if they want, they can sleep in here, but they're in bigger rooms. Here's another closet. They're living like in a regular house here, not a little crumpy old cabin, you know? All right. Oh, wow, all right. Here is where one of the Diggins, we're all here right now videoing everything, so one of the Diggins are actually sleeping in here right now. So here's a very inside scoop of her room, okay? It's great. Now, we're gonna go around, because the upstairs stairs, like to get there, are around the corner. So I'm gonna show you guys that. So here's the entrance to the upstairs of the DQ, okay? Very steep stairs. I remember when this was being built. So, this is honestly, I like this floor better than the downstairs. It's very spacious. You have, again, another room. A digging sleeping in here, but nice. A
big bed.
Big boy or big girl bed. Big digging bed or big bottom bed.
And you have a nice view of Camp AYF.
Look how beautiful
Beautiful.
that is.
Beautiful.
I want a view like that. Oh my gosh. And then here's us giving you another, you know, inside scoop. Okay, and then their own drawers, their own little closet, everything. This is nice, guys. This is luxury for Camp AYF, okay? Here is another room. What room number is this? Okay, Gregory? It's like
It's like 7. 5.
or 7. Like, oh my gosh. And then whoever lives in here has a view of the woods. And there are some hanging shoes. It's kind of an SIT ritual type thing. And you also have a hat. So, yeah. Get a little inside scoop of that. Now, I'm going to show you. They have their own washer and dryer in here. Very nice, very new. Another bathroom, so bathroom number 2.
Bathroom number 2.
Number 2.
Nice little shower. A toilet.
Yeah. All right, ready? So now here is the kitchen for the DQ. It's actually really nice. High-techy a little bit for the DQ. So they have their own everything. They have their own little stove, their own little oven. They have their own little like dining room. Little, not dining room, but kitchen table. And then in here, they have like a little office area. Really nice in here. And Uncle Gregory, let's show them the view from right here. View of Uncas.
Beautiful.
So beautiful. All right, now I'm gonna show you the last spot I'm gonna show you is behind the DQ, where SITs and JSITs stay, boys and girls. So it's honestly quite a party. And prank wars happen back there.
Hungary Ollie knows a little bit about those.
Oh yeah. SIT for 2 years. It was a time. So back here are the two cabins and or rooms, you could say. So the girls usually stay in this one because it's bigger and you know we have more stuff. We're girls, what can we say? And that is usually the boys. The boys SIT, JSIT little area. Okay. Look how big this is, guys.
Ooh.
It is huge, okay? So
It is much bigger than the boys.
yeah, so this is honestly really nice. And you have, it's like your own little nook for the SITs and the JSITs. It's really nice. Honestly, the best few years, so highly recommend when you guys are older, become an SIT or JSIT. The funnest time you'll ever have. So really big, a lot bigger than the boys, so haha, Uncle Gregory. Okay, that was the girls. Now I'm gonna show you guys the boys' JSIT/SIT cabin. Also, if you went to camp last year, you know what this is. The little mascot. We love you. Okay, so here is the boys' SIT/JSIT cabin. It's smaller, so yeah. But they still have like the same stuff and everything, same amount of beds or bunk beds. But they have their own little closet. So they have that, which is nice. But yeah, so this is it. And now I'm gonna wrap it up outside. Also, there used to be a basketball hoop back here. And like also, yeah, and it would be like right here, so everyone would just play around and everything. It was a good time. And also this is where the SITs would hang their like wet bathing suits, wet towels. They had everything back here. And they were close to the bathrooms too. It's pretty nice. Had their own little nook of Camp Hayastan. So I'm gonna wrap up your behind the scenes tour of Camp Hayastan. And I hope you guys really enjoyed this. And this is actually really special because this has never been done ever in Camp Hayastan history. So I hope you guys enjoy it. And that's it. Bye guys.
I need to ask you to go back in time with me for a little bit. Back in time before I was a camper. Back in time to when someone by the name of Will Bedrosian was a camper here at Camp Hayastan. Will was a shy kid, not particularly athletic. And in his first year at Camp Hayastan, Will was a little homesick as well. Well, needless to say, that whole homesick thing didn't play well with some of the older campers at camp. And they would tease Will quite a bit about missing his mommy. He tried not to let it show, but deep down inside, it really bothered him. One thing Will really loved was anything to do with Uncas Pond. He loved fishing from the dock. He loved catching turtles, catching frogs. Even though he wasn't a great swimmer, he loved being out on the boats especially. Will ended up in a boat with two of those older kids who had made the last several days of Will's life just miserable. No sooner had they left the docks when two of those kids started to rock the boat back and forth. But what really started to bother him was when a third person grabbed Will's tackle box filled with all his fishing stuff. and held it over the side of the boat, taunting Will as if he was going to drop it into the water. They started rocking even harder. And one rock in particular was a little harder and a little higher, but high enough for that side of the boat to come up and hit the bottom of the tackle box that was being held out over the water, and knocking the tackle box from the hand of that third camper and into the water. Will looked over at the tackle box and he screamed out, "No!" And he lunged for the tackle box, and he grabbed onto an oar lock. You know, that piece of metal on a rowboat that holds the oars into the boat. And two of his fingers got underneath that oar lock, and the rest of those fingers stayed above the oar lock. So when that boat flipped over in one direction, Will fell in the other direction. And the force of that flip ripped Will's pinky finger and ring finger right off his hand. The story goes that the scream that Will let out was so loud and so long that it echoed across the lake for minutes after Will had finished screaming. First responders came to the scene, but one thing nobody could find: camp lifeguards, the first responders on the scene, the fire department, the EMTs, they couldn't find Will's two missing fingers. 2 years later, Will came back to camp. And on check-in day, despite the fact that he was a little nervous, things seemed to be going pretty well for Will. And then that's when it happened. Something he never thought he'd see. Out of the corner of his eye, in the cabin circle, as he looked beyond the two campers he was talking to, he saw those two idiots. What were they doing there? He had been so careful to make sure that he wouldn't cross paths with them. He even changed his session week at camp to make sure. Well, it didn't take long for those two idiots to come up with a nickname for Will: Three-Fingered Willie. And the name kind of caught on. Will wasn't crazy about it. It didn't seem to bother him until one day in particular. Will's cabin sat on the pond side of the dining hall, right by a window screen that overlooked this path that I'm standing on today. And out of the corner of his eye, he noticed a flash of color outside the window. So he looked up, and he saw standing on this path was one of those boat rockers. And in his hand, that camper was holding Will's precious tackle box, his fishing tackle box filled with all his fishing gear. And he was laughing and smirking and walking down this path towards the dock. Will's eyes went white. And as he ran out of the dining hall to try and stop what was about to happen, by the time his cabin realized and others realized what was happening, it was too late. Will had already grabbed that camper and was last seen dragging him into the woods behind the old Showers building. Immediately, all campers were sent to their cabins, and a handful of counselors stayed in the cabin circle with them. Everyone else who was available and able, from counselors, lifeguards, kitchen staff, all filled the woods looking for Will and the camper, and never found a trace of Will or the camper, except for his tackle box. After 3 days, they had to give up on the search. On the fourth night, in the middle of the night, without a soul in the woods, there was a terrifying scream, a scream so loud that not only did it wake up everybody in camp, it woke up everybody on the lake a scream that was loud and long and echoed off the pond for minutes after the actual scream itself stopped. Not unlike that scream of 2 years ago, but this was a different scream. This was a different person's scream. This was the scream of that other camper losing his pinky finger and ring finger on his right hand at the hands of Three-Fingered Willie, the way that Will had lost 2 years before. So that's the story of Three-Fingered Willie, and I haven't told that story in about 10 years. A week ago, Dig-N-Sidon called me, someone who I've known for years, since Dig-N-Sidon was a camper and I was a lifeguard here at camp. And she said to me, you know, Ungar Pete, she still calls me Ungar Pete, it'd be great to have you come and share that story with everybody. Dig-N-Sidon wanted me to do it at night in front of a roaring campfire, and I just said I couldn't do that. I just couldn't. But maybe if we did it first thing in the morning. After all, what could possibly happen first thing in the morning on any given day? You heard that, right? Right? It was probably a hawk, right? Right? Yeah, probably nothing. Or maybe it was something. Oh God, he's back.
Hi everybody, it's Sina again.
Adi.
And we're in the nice arts and crafts room, if you couldn't tell. And we're gonna do some arts and crafts for you guys to do at home. So we have a nice little picture that you guys are gonna make. It's gonna look something like this. It's made out of felt, so if you want, you can frame it. It'll look very nice. But the picture is kind of like camp. So we have Uncas Pond here under the trees, and then we're gonna try to make ararat right here. And then for the sky, we sectioned it off for 3 and dedicating it off to the Armenian flag. So we have God, me and God, we Nan and Chakwe, and then the sun. So kind of like something like camp. So I'm gonna be Ani and I'm gonna be Audrey. We're gonna explain how to make it into pieces so you can do it at home. Don't worry if you don't have all the material.
You can use whatever you have in your house too. It doesn't have to be these specific materials. Use what you have.
But what we use, and if you have it, that would be awesome. So different colors of felt, construction paper, wax paper or freezer paper works, and glue, a ruler, and a pencil or Sharpie or anything you can find around your house.
Okay, so what you're gonna do is you're gonna take a piece of the wax paper or the freezer paper, and you're gonna use your ruler and pencil, and you're gonna stencil out the sun, the sky, and the sky. You're gonna draw 3 lines for the red, blue, and orange for the flag, and then you're gonna draw the mountains or Mount Ararat, just like a few triangles like that, and then you're gonna draw the trees, and then you're gonna draw Uncas, so you're gonna do a little swivel. And then what you're gonna do is you're gonna cut that out with a pair of scissors. And then once you do that, you can either use the glue just to place it on this, or with the parent's consent, you can iron it, which can also work. Because you're only gonna do that so that way you have like a little stencil to cut out the pieces. And so once you cut out all the pieces, you can glue all of them onto a piece of construction paper. And you can space it out a little bit like that and make a little border, and here we go. So hope you guys have fun doing this at home.
Here comes the sun, I say.
Hi boys and girls! It's Ngarawi Carrie! I'm at Uncas Pond, my favorite place in the world, and I'm gonna teach you all the camp song today, so I hope you enjoy. I'm gonna say a line, and Ngarawi Patiel is gonna help me out and repeat after me. So Zabel and Quinn from Younger Group, if you're watching, participate. Everybody better participate. So here it goes. We welcome you to AYF. We're mighty glad you're here.
We welcome you to AYF. We're mighty glad you're here.
We'll send the air reverberating with a mighty cheer.
We'll send the air reverberating with a mighty cheer.
We'll sing you in, we'll sing you out, we'll make you want to stand and shout.
We'll sing you in, we'll sing you out, we'll make you want to stand and shout.
Hail, hail, the gang's all here, we welcome you to AYF.
Hail, hail, the gang's all here, we welcome you to AYF.
Yeah!
Yeah!
But now we're gonna do it together. So, ready, Yedek, chores.
We welcome you to AYF. We're mighty glad you're here. We'll send the air reverberating with the mighty cheer.
Rah, rah, rah.
We'll sing you in, we'll sing you out, we'll make you want to stand and shout. Hail, hail, the gang's all here, we welcome you to AYF. Yeah!
Thanks, Ungettery Carrie, for that great rendition of the camp song. But if you were to ask any alumni, maybe back in the 80s, 70s, the camp song would sound something like this.
We welcome you to AYF.
We're mighty glad you're here.
We'll send the air reverberating.
With a mighty chair.
We'll sing you in, we'll sing you out.
We'll make you want to stand and shout.
Hail, hail, the gang's all here.
And you're welcome to AYF.
Yay!
And this is the Camp AYF News.
Welcome back to Dance Move of the Day, the last day. Don't cry, I know it's going to be a sad day, but here we go. Ready? Yay! I hope you enjoyed being here with us in Getaways. We enjoyed being here with you, and we miss you all. Bye!
Hey Camp AYF, we're back with the last joke of the day. So yesterday, my friend was telling me that his coffee tasted like dirt. I told him it was just ground this morning.
Here with our very last Armenian word of the day. Our last Armenian word of the day is danag, which means cabin. Let's say it together on three for one last time. 1, 2, 3, danag. And on to good Greg.
So to use danag in a sentence, mink danagin mecha go bogink, which means we sleep in the cabin. Bye, it was so nice seeing everyone. We miss you all. Bye.
Hi everybody, it's Angetawi Anush with our last and best fun fact of the day. Today's fun fact is that the rec hall is now air conditioned thanks to the ARS.
That's Angetawi Sina.
And that's Ungettery Carrie.
And this has been the Camp AYF News.
Life is a mystery. Everyone must stand alone. I hear you call my name, and it feels like home. When you call my name, it's like a little prayer. I'm down on my knees. I wanna take you there in the midnight hour. I can feel your power, just like a prayer. You know I'll take you there. I hear your voice. It's like an angel sighing. I have no choice. I hear your voice. Feels like flying. I close my eyes. Oh God, I think I'm falling out of the sky. I
Courir gat. Hayreni azadanga ora bele tareta yur vortiga arganchume azadanga hayastan yur vortiga arganchume azadanga hayastan AYF kez mitorosh Vorin cercov corzetzi, Kishenera, yes kuncheha, Ardatsunko vlavatsi, Kishenera, yes kuncheha, Ardatsunko vlavatsi. Nainaran yerekuino, Naviragan ednashan, Topopovi, Tășnamutem, Tov mișpanța hayastan, Topopovi, Tășnamutem, Tov mișpanța hayastan. Amenai der mahanie, Martmiam kambit medni, Paitsierani, Oriurasi, Azaduceam găzovi, Paitsierani, Oriurasi, Azaduceam găzovi. My country, 'tis of thee, sweet land of liberty, of thee I sing. Land of my fathers, thy land of the pilgrim's pride, from every mountainside, let freedom ring. Hanky Scott.